Christmas, a day for traditions, faith, and family. More important this year than ever before as the pandemic alters the way we celebrate. Festivities across the country and throughout the world taking on a much different feel, but in many ways very much the same, with a lot of love, laughs, and generosity. And we're happy you're spending part of it with us. Today, Christmas Day, Friday, December 25th, 2020. And hi, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to this special Christmas edition of Today. We're always happy when you wake up with us. Never more so than when you wake up with us on Christmas morning.
Indeed. We hope you have some good presents under the tree. We all know that 2020 has presented the world with a lot of challenges that make for, I guess we could call it a unique holiday, but there's still plenty of reasons for joy, and we are hoping to bring that to you this morning.
We have lined up special Christmas messages from some of our favorite people who always inspire and brighten our spirits. Cardinal Dolan's going to join us in just a few moments. Bishop Michael Curry as well. And of course, even our own Harry's.
The Reverend Harry's.
Up the church saying that.
That's a good lineup right there. Plus, we're going to get a dose of holiday songs and spirits from music superstar Brett Eldridge and, of course, the renowned Ina Cardinal join us.
Nice.
And then get the kids ready because we have the big man himself, Santa, telling us how he's handled the challenge of going house to house in a year like no other.
All right, we have a lot to get to and a lot to have fun to have this morning, but let's get started with Check of the Morning's top stories. NBC's Morgan Radford is on duty. Morgan, good morning and Merry Christmas.
That's right, guys. Merry Christmas and good morning. The Christmas storm that disrupted holiday travel for millions has moved east, packing snow, high winds, and now also the threat of flooding. NBC's Shaquille Brewster joins us now live from Chicago with the very latest. Shaquille, good morning and Merry Christmas. How are things looking out there? What should we expect?
Merry Christmas, Morgan. We are dealing with some bitterly cold temperatures here in Chicago, but when you look across the rest of the country, you can see the situation could be much more intense. Santa Claus really having to deal with a massive winter storm. While the upper Midwest is going to have that white Christmas, you can expect along the East Coast things to be wet and rainy. We saw storms and power outages, thousands waking up without power this morning. This storm also bringing threats of tornadoes to folks in the south, and this also bringing travel disruption. So while health officials advise millions to stay off the roads, we saw scenes of packed airports and dangerous road conditions. I'll tell you, Morgan, that we are expecting temperatures similar to what I'm standing in right now once this storm makes its way through the East Coast. Cities like Miami and Atlanta bracing for their chilliest Christmas in decades. Morgan?
Wow. Well, Shaquille, stay bundled up there because it does look mighty cold in Chicago. Thanks so much for joining us. Now we go to West Palm Beach, Florida, completely different temperatures and where President Trump is spending his holiday. He's under growing pressure this morning to sign off on that deal that was struck by Congress that would provide stimulus payments to millions of Americans facing the financial pain of this pandemic. So let's go now to NBC's Garrett Haake. Garrett, we have these massive bills still hanging in the balance. What is the latest and what are the president's plans this holiday?
Hey, Morgan, good morning and Merry Christmas from Palm Beach, where it was basically a silent night. The president decided to forego his typical church trip on Christmas Eve, also foregoing much of his usual tweeting. The president has been ensconced at Mar-a-Lago, his resort here, where we're waiting to find out if he will sign that massive spending and COVID relief bill. He has a copy of it as of last night. If he chooses to sign the bill with the $600 direct payments that his administration had originally supported, those checks could go out before New Year's. But if the president continues to hold out on that bill, we would start to see some of the provisions in the last COVID relief bill, like the expanded unemployment benefits, begin to expire just the day after Christmas. As the country now waiting and watching for the president, he has no public events on his schedule today, Morgan, so there's nothing for us to do but wait.
Wait and see, with a lot at stake as we